Good morning. It's Mark out here with Charlie Bell this morning on a beautiful December morning, almost New Year's. But when I'm out here this morning just to show you a way to use a leash, a 6-foot leash is what I've got on Charlie here. This is not for people that are brand new to training. What I'm going to show you is how to use your leash on casual walks while tuning up your dog, while giving them a little bit of training as you go. There's always opportunities to train, even on casual walks. And I'm going to show you a way to use your leash that's not usual. You don't usually see me doing this on these type of dog training videos, and most professional trainers today will tell you or have you when you're initially training your dog for obedience and healing and so forth is to have your leash on in one hand, have it folded up in one hand, moving the dog back and forth, and generally you're going to be using your other hand for treats and things like that. But this morning, I'm going to show you, once you have your dog trained, once they've got their obedience training down and your treats and so forth are not as important in your training as simply walking the dog and function is concerned. And in that, I'm going to show you this morning how to take a trained dog, walk them on a casual walk. I'm going to show you how to tune them up a little bit, give them a little training, and I'm going to show you how to do it using two hands to carry your leash instead of just one hand with everything folded up. I'm going to be using my right hand to hold this end of the leash, and I'm going to be using this hand to control what goes on with her. So watch how this works. I'll show you how easy the tune-up is, and I'll show you the advantage to using two hands when you've trained your dog, you got them out on a walk like this, and this is where we're going to find out what it means to use two hands on your leash instead of that one hand that you've been using to walk them everywhere they go. So, just because you've learned to train your dog with one hand like this, Charlie, heel. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Just because you've learned how like that doesn't mean you can't learn something new that will be a benefit to you by simply doing it a little bit different way with one dog, keeping control here and using this end of the leash as your training tool to walk the dog and give her a little tune up as you go. Charlie, heel, sit. Good girl. Shh, down. Good girl, Charlie, sit. Good, heel. That's a good girl. What a good girl you are. Oop. Wrong way. Right here. Good girl. She's kind of excited. Heel. Good. Now keep it short here. If I want to turn this way, I control with this hand. If I want to turn back the other way, I let go. Make sure she's going to come with me. Good girl. Sit. Good. Down. Charlie, sit. Good girl. Heel. Charlie, sit. Good girl. You're a good dog. Stay. So that's it. Good way to develop a good, strong walking training session with a dog that's already obedience trained is by learning to walk with this part of the leash in this hand, control down here. You can use both hands. Now, what you don't want to be doing is pulling with both hands at the same time. Use one hand at a time. This one's just holding your leash. This one's controlling. But when you're making turns, if your dog's not paying attention, you can let go with this hand and give it a little snap with this one, and then take control again, just like this. So, that's just a quick lesson this morning on how to take your already obedience trained dog, tune them up, refine their training and their walking and their healing while having nice walks around parks or wherever else you might be walking your dog. I'm Mark. This is Charlie Bell. We'll see you again in another dog training video.